This is Unity. When you open Unity up, you have a list of things that are on your stage on the left hand side, and the middle bit is your stage. So you have scene and game. If you click on scene, you should be able to right click and just have a look around the scene. So at the moment there is nothing on it. If you go to game objects, 3D objects and terrain, that will put some kind of floor onto your Unity project. What we're going to do in a short video is put a terrain and a SketchUp model into Unity and then get it ready so you can see it with a virtual reality headset like Google Cardboard or an Oculus Rift. So there you have, right click, looking around. So that at the moment, if I zoom out, I can zoom out like that. A little bit like SketchUp, you click on the hand, you can move it like that. Okay, if you click on an object, you can make it bigger. Okay, by clicking on this one. To start with though, to make the terrain bigger, if you select terrain and then just do that 3 times its normal size. So if you zoom out, the terrain is now pretty big. Okay, I click on main camera. I'm going to change just the position of the camera. So it's 0, 0 and 0. The first thing in your documents folder on all the iMacs, I've put this folder here. It says GVR Unity SDK Master. That has got everything you need to start using a virtual reality headset. You click Assets, Import Package, Custom Package. So now you have to find your Documents folder on the Mac, and if you scroll you should see inside Documents that folder there. If you click Open, and then it's this one here, it should have the little Unity logo, Google VRF or Unity.Unity package. Click Open. If nothing happens, just do the same thing again. Okay, so now it is importing everything you need to start using a virtual reality headset. So that might take a few seconds. So you have a new terrain there and just click Import. What you're then going to do is put a little capsule that you're going to put a camera inside, and that basically will be like your headset. That will all become clear very, very soon. Okay, so now you have another folder where it says Assets. If you click on Google VR, double click Legacy, double click Prefabs, GVR Main, and just drag that onto your terrain. So now on the left hand side you have main camera, GVR Main, terrain and directional light. The next thing is to click Game Object, 3D Object and Capsule. And this is like a little container that almost like your headset is going to go into. The capsule, let's have a look. I'm just going to click GVR Main and Head. I'm going to check. Okay, so that's on 0, 0, 0. The capsule, I'm going to change to 0, 1, 0. So now you have the capsule, which is here, and inside that you have like almost like the little camera. So I'm going to click on Capsule, Mesh Renderer, I'm going to untick that. And the final thing, I'm going to drag GVR main, drag it on top of Capsule. So now the GVR main is underneath the Capsule. I'm then going to right click, in fact don't need to right click, click there, just click once and call that body. So now it's just the final parts that you need to do. In your email inbox, you will have an email that says Walking Scripts. That has an attachment. If you download that, that is a program that has been written in a programming language that you will then use inside Unity. The best thing is, after you've downloaded Walking Scripts, which is the name of the file, you're going to just drag it inside this scripts folder. So if you click where it says all scripts, find it on the desktop, you should just be able to drag it inside there like that. If that doesn't work, then just drag it into this window here, or drag it, probably better drag it onto assets. Then it will appear in this little window here. So now you have, so I've done that twice, so I'm just going to delete that one. So now you have this. Okay, so this is a program that's been written in a programming language. If you then select body, so that body is that kind of little capsule thing, and that's going to be your body as you're walking through your world. And you just left click and drag that onto body, and it appears here. So it's something that's else that's attached to that body is this kind of file here. The other thing, if you select body, add components, physics, rigid body. A lot of this won't make sense at the moment, but we're just going through the motions to set it up, and then we can understand what's going on after. I'm going to untick gravity. So now it is very, very nearly done. What should happen is you should be able to drag where it says body onto the left on that walking script, and you're attaching that programming code to what's actually on the stage. You select, so click on body again, where it says head, drag it down to where it says my head. Okay, and you should, so you drag head, so you select, keep body selected and just left click where it says head there, just drag it into there. What should happen, so you're looking at the scene, if you then click on game and press play, it should enter the game mode. It might take a bit of time, but now you've got a split screen, and if you press the Alt key down, you should then be able to look around your world. If you then click, you should then walk forward. So basically you're looking up and you're looking around. It's only when you add objects onto your game will you actually see anything. Final thing in Unity, watch the other video to show you how you make terrain, hills and mountains, or you can just very, very quickly game objects, 3D objects, and just add something like a cube or a sphere or something like that, and then when you go into game mode you'll start seeing it. And the reason it's slightly off center is because it's going to be in the virtual reality goggles. So you're then seeing the sphere that you've just added. So you're pressing the Alt key to look around, pressing the mouse to move forward. And that is virtual reality.